When you are living paycheck to paycheck, even a tiny unexpected expense can throw your entire budget out of balance. A sudden flat tire, a higher-than-expected utility bill, or an urgent prescription can force you to search for fast, temporary financial relief. That is where financial technology apps like FloatMe come into the picture. FloatMe offers small payroll advances, often called floats, to help members cover short-term cash deficits before their next payday. However, whenever you use any financial product that provides cash up front, a critical question immediately arises. Does FloatMe affect your credit score? The short answer is no. Using FloatMe does not directly affect your credit score under normal operating conditions. FloatMe does not perform a hard credit inquiry when you sign up for the service, nor does it conduct a soft credit check to determine your eligibility. Furthermore, FloatMe does not report your advance history or your repayment activity to the three major credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. This means that borrowing cash advances through FloatMe will not help you build credit, nor will timely repayments boost your credit score. Conversely, taking out a float will not cause your credit score to drop due to credit utilization changes or new hard inquiries. To fully understand why FloatMe operates this way, it helps to examine how the platform works and how credit reporting mechanisms function. Traditional lenders, such as credit card issuers, personal loan providers, and mortgage companies, rely on credit bureaus to evaluate risk. When you apply for a credit card or a loan, the lender pulls your credit file, creating a hard inquiry. Once approved, the lender continuously reports your account balance, payment status, and credit limit to the bureaus. This data feeds into scoring algorithms like FICO and VantageScore to calculate your credit rating. FloatMe operates under a completely different financial model known as earned wage access or cash advances. Instead of relying on your credit score to evaluate risk, FloatMe evaluates your financial stability by linking directly to your primary checking account via secure banking data aggregators like Plaid. The app reviews your historical income patterns, recurring direct deposits, average account balance, and spending habits. If your account shows a consistent income stream and meets their internal risk criteria, FloatMe grants access to small advances, typically ranging from $20 to $50 for new users, with potential increases over time. Because eligibility is based on real-time cash flow rather than past credit history, FloatMe has no reason to interact with credit bureaus during the approval process. While the absence of a hard inquiry is a major relief for individuals cautious about protecting their credit scores, this setup creates a dual-edged situation. The biggest fear many users have when using cash advance apps is accidentally tanking their credit score through a missed payment or an automated debit failure. With FloatMe, because repayments are not reported to credit bureaus, a late payment or delayed repayment within the app does not translate into a 30-day late mark on your credit report. If your bank balance is insufficient on the scheduled repayment date, FloatMe may reattempt the charge or wait until funds become available, but they do not report delinquent float repayments as negative trade lines to Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion. However, there is an indirect financial risk that every user must consider carefully. Although FloatMe itself does not report missed repayments to credit bureaus, failing to maintain an adequate balance in your bank account can trigger severe banking consequences. If FloatMe attempts to debit your account for a repayment or for its monthly subscription fee when your balance is too low, your bank might charge you an overdraft fee or a non-sufficient funds fee. If your account remains overdrawn for an extended period, your bank could eventually close your account and sell the negative balance to a third-party collection agency. If a debt collection agency takes over an unpaid bank balance, that collection agency can report the debt to the credit bureaus, which will severely damage your credit score. Therefore, while FloatMe does not directly report to credit bureaus, mismanagement of your bank balance can indirectly lead to negative credit consequences. Another important question users ask is whether FloatMe can be used as a credit-building tool. Many people intentionally search for financial products that can help them establish or rebuild a poor credit profile. Because FloatMe does not report positive payment history to the bureaus, using the app for months or years will do absolutely nothing to raise your credit score. If your primary goal is to build a strong credit foundation, relying on cash advance apps is not an effective strategy. Instead, actionable credit building tools include secured credit cards, credit builder loans, or becoming an authorized user on a well-managed credit account. For actionable takeaways, if you decide to use FloatMe, treat it as a short-term liquidity safety net rather than a long-term budgeting solution or credit tool. Always keep track of your repayment dates to ensure your bank account has sufficient funds, preventing unwanted overdraft fees or account stress. If you are actively seeking to improve your credit score, pair your short-term cash management with dedicated credit-building products that explicitly report positive monthly payments to all 3 major credit bureaus. By understanding the boundaries of cash advance apps, you can navigate your immediate cash needs without compromising your long-term financial health.